Okay, Sifu Adam Hsu, you have talked about what's true Kung Fu and what isn't for a long time. And
Yes.
particularly have talked about Kung Fu's DNA. Could you explain that a little bit?
I use the DNA, the common terms, so people can understand easier, and also draw the attention. You know, DNA, of course, is really important. It decides what is Kung Fu and what is not. Okay. So-called Kung Fu, that means Chinese martial art, just like any other martial art. It's the fighting technique, let's say, defensive, attacking, that kind of movements. It is worldwide. Any country, they all have their own martial art. Okay. But Chinese martial art is a bit different. It's not just for fight. The practice of Kung Fu, not just prepare for the fighting. At the same time for health. Yeah. In Chinese world, we say yun dong, yun and dong. Dong means movement, action. You can see it. People can see. Of course, just like any other martial art, we have a dong, dong movements. Yun means internal. Yun. In Chinese world, we say nei yun. Nei means inside. Nei yun. Dong, that's wai dong. Wai means external, visual movement. Yun is more inside. Chinese martial art, you have to practice both of them, and also not separately, but have to combine them together. Do it at the same time. At the same time, the nei yun and wai dong together. So that's that draws really a difference, a distance too, with other martial arts. So when we do Chinese Kung Fu, not just labor our body, physically, so called, but also mentally at the same time. We have to really recognize this and respect this, and with all our willingness to do it like this, and then that means really the Chinese Kung Fu. If just external, like some people, unfortunately, what they are doing just externally practice, labor their body. They love Kung Fu. They're good guys, good people, and love Kung Fu and practice hard work. But unfortunately, if you miss the internal part, just physically without the mental participation, and then that's, to my opinion, that's not real Kung Fu. And that means the DNA is changed. It's really different. Now certainly you will make a big difference, no matter how hard you practice, no matter how deep you really love. It's pitiful. Yeah. So I really want to make it clear from the very beginning. It's just like we human being or animal too, DNA. Kung Fu has this DNA too.
I see. So even though this is a unique characteristic of Chinese martial arts, and yet it's easy to lose too.
Yeah, very easy to lose, especially nowadays. Well, I grew up in 20th century. Now it's 21st century now. It's really modernized, and people get really different mindset. I would like to say. From life, from the social life, from education too. Okay. People take things differently. I'm not trying to say good or bad or worse or fine, just different. So we need to really to emphasize the internal, the mental part. I would like to say not just Kung Fu, like any other things.
Yes. Yes.
That's really important because really we are all get dominated by this kind of modern society. Life is much easier than old days, of course. All sort of we say the modern convenience.
Yes.
To make life is really easy, comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
okay, happy. But then we somehow we forgot. We had to labor ourselves to make things happen, to make it happen. It's not prepared to you from a big company, from industry, not just machines. Okay, we just all we have to do is just how to operate a machine.
Right.
But we don't really produce anything anymore. Okay. You need water, you turn the vessel, the water is coming.
Right.
If not, what happened?
So part of our convenience
Yes.
is the fact we've separated everything.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
now
we
when we go
separate.
to something like Kung Fu, we
Yes,
think
yes.
it's separate.
Yeah.
Right. So the two people were punching.
Hmm?
Okay, right, and one's doing Kung Fu correctly. His experience will be different than the other person?
Yes. Then we're touching another different topic. We human beings, we know and also we learn how to move our body. Okay, you mentioned about punching. That means our arms, hands, finger. Okay. We learn from life, or sometimes from our profession. I met a student in the past in Taiwan. He's a carpenter. So when he practices in a relaxed manner, he can do things just like this, just like this, just like this. When he becomes very serious, when we want him to perform or to compete in a tournament, he always go low, because he's a carpenter. He always do things like that. Okay, I met another student, a young gentleman. He worked in a barber shop. Hair, take care of the hair salon. So he always raised his elbow. With the elbow has to be down, right? No, he always go like that because he comb the hair like this. He use scissors like this. He help people, young ladies, get the hair done. So he always the elbow is high. So especially when they want to do it good, they want to do it good. They are really serious. This all shows. Well, that's why what I say we learn from life, from your profession.
Yes.
But Kung Fu have a Kung Fu way to do it. For example, when we deliver a punch, we're ordinary people. Everybody can deliver a punch. You don't have to learn. Kids fight in schoolyard, and sometimes even in the family. Mom had to stop. Teacher had to say no. They punch each other. They use this from shoulder down.
Right.
That's not the Kung Fu way to do it. I sometimes ask the student, little kids, how many arms we have? Want to do Kung Fu? How many arms you have? People all laugh. Of course we got 2 arms. Or what's the question? Are you funny? Okay. And then I told them, Sifu, me, teacher, coach, I have only 1 arm. They go, what? You have only 1 arm? What? And then second question I ask, how long? What's the length of your 2 arms? This one plus that one. How long? Then they're talking to each other. Cha 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 cha. You are longer, I'm shorter, or whatever. Okay. And come up a measurement from here to here, and plus from here to there. Okay. Then I will tell them, so I have only 1 arm, but my 1 arm is longer than your 2 arms. look at this. I come up with a figure, how many feet. They don't believe me. They don't believe me. So I told them the way to measure is different. You guys doing from shoulder to fist, from fist to shoulder, and then 1 plus 1, left plus right, right? No, I don't do that. I do this way from here to shoulder and come here, across here, from there. So my 2 arms is actually longer. Okay. Oh, they have to accept that, but they don't really understand that yet. But this is just the beginning. Then I have to tell them, you punch, start from your spot. You don't deliver right punch, left punch from here. We all deliver from the back. So 1 out, 1 in, 1 out, 1 in. Actually, this is 1 arm with 2 ends. 2 ends. That's your fist. Okay. Yeah. So even just a single punch is so simple, so easy. Everybody can punch, like I just mentioned. Okay. But the Kung Fu way to do is really different.
This implies that even the basics are different.
This is the basic, yes, yes.
From any
From the beginning, I let them know the different way you have to learn. You have to change your habit. You know, and in English we say old habit die hard. We have exactly same words, same thing we are saying in Chinese. We say 积习难除，积习难除，积习 old habit. 难除 it's hard, it's difficult to get rid of it. And old habit die hard. So really you have to open mind, you have to willing, I want to learn different, and this is the Kung Fu way. Then take a while. It's really not that difficult, but it takes some practice to get used to it.
I see.
To
So
get used to it.
it's part of its modern life.
Yeah.
In other words, I remember a student once I was teaching, we were doing this, and the person said, "That's not natural. I don't feel natural." I said, "What does feel natural?"
Yes,
they went like this.
Yeah. Right.